Hi, my name is Stephen Meeker. This is a book review on the greatest salesman in the world, a book written by Mandino in 1968. And what it entails is this 10 scrolls, and the idea is this is to read each scroll 3 times a day for an entire month. And then you go to the next one and the next one, and everything is based on principles. So the principles, what happens by reading it 3 times a day, the principles you get into your subconscious. So your subconscious is a driving factor in the entire thing. The point of that is this, is that 80% of everything that you do is being driven by your subconscious. The other 20% is done by your conscious. So it makes common sense for you to program the subconscious so that is working for you as a friend. The reason to do this is kind of obvious because it has nothing really to do with sales, and it has everything to do with building up your personality. So I had the idea of go ahead and put this into the internet, my entire journey of 10 scrolls. The reason I wanted to do this is that I've already had my experience about 15 years ago, once with BMW, Bayerische Motorenwerke in Germany. I was top 10 in Germany in new car sales, and a few years back before that I was with Encyclopedia Britannica, back then when encyclopedias were the reference thing, until the internet became too big. So I was top 10 in the world with Britannica. And so that's basically that right there. So I know that it works. That helped me for sure, because after really doing the scrolls, within a couple of months with Britannica, I was already doing really good, and within the same year I was top 10 in the world. And before that I had a hard time even paying my telephone bills. I was that bad. I was just really bad. You couldn't get any worse than that. So that's why I'm doing this 3 times a day, 7 days a week, in order to inspire one or the other person who would really like to go down this journey. Word to the wise is this, is that after I did this, the scrolls 15 years ago, after that, about 5 years later, I think it was 7 years later, I wanted to do them again. And for 7 years, almost 8 years in total, I tried to do the scrolls every year, but I just couldn't get back into the swing of things. So I know how hard it is to start the scrolls and not stop, because you're doing it 3 times a day. At the beginning it sounds very romantic and a good thing to do, but the problem with that is this, is that you get off the bandwagon really quick, because if you stop it for one day, you're finished. That's it. You just can't get back on again, because it's just so monotonous. Think about it, 3 times a day, no matter what happens. A Sunday when you're just tired, and or you get sick and don't feel like it, and things are going wrong for you or something. You know, the life is always full of ups and downs. So you have to get through that with the scrolls, and so that burns into your subconscious. That's the good thing about it. That sounds all very good, but it just doesn't happen that easy. That's why I'm doing this channel, for you, if you're really very extremely interested in making a next level in your life. That's the reason why I'm doing this. So if you want to give me any kind of feedback, go ahead and give me a comment down here. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to have you on board with this. Please do subscribe, because that will be a nice reminder for you every single day, because when I'm finished with this 10 months, I'm going to do it again. Immediately after the 10 months, I will start again right after that. Every day I'll be doing once a day. Right now I'm doing it 3 days, but I know how hard it is to get away from the principles right here. And I want to make sure I am set up for my life so that there is never ever any kind of chance for me to be on any kind of bad road whatsoever. Because each day that we're living, we're getting closer to our death. Thank you very much for staying in tuned. It's a pleasure having you here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here in the future on my channel. Thank you very much. Peace and bye-bye.